The campaigns have started, the politicians are marketing their manifestos, but the most important thing is our focus. We are here to guide you to make the right choice on who to choose, who to elect as your leaders come 2019. We have the rare privilege of having in our midst a journalist, a human rights activist, a politician, all wrapped up in one person. He is the founder of the great online platforms at Bounce News Nigeria. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Bounce News Nigeria. Send your questions, participate, comment. It's all about you making the right choice. So we get started. What triggered your desire, sir, to run for the office of president? Don't you think you're biting more than you can chew?
It's a very, very interesting question. And also, perhaps the best assumption anybody could have made about me running, which is that I'm biting more than I can chew. First is to understand that I've been longer than any politician that you know today in this country. I've been around this country doing what is right politically for 29 years. I mean, 29 years. If anybody was born when I started in 1989, they've probably been married now, they have kids, they've found a job, completed probably a master's degree. That's how long I've been around. Starting from the University of Lagos in 1989, almost as soon as I stepped into school. When at that time my challenge was military in this country. We gathered around, fought strongly to bring about an end to military rule. Ever since then, I've engaged with one thing or the other politically that has helped shape, the current political situation in Nigeria, particularly democracy. And so I am completely aware and around with great experience doing what is right by this country for 29 years. By next year, it will be exactly 30 years that I've been engaging politically with Nigeria. In terms of age, probably way more older than Obafemi Awolowo when he started, way more older than Nnamdi Azikiwe when he started, way more older than several other politicians. In fact, way more older than people who fought for Nigeria's independence when they did so. Right? And the likes of Bola Ige and others were in their 20s. In fact, President Buhari was 42 years old when he first struck as a military ruler in 1983. Atiku Abubakar ran for presidency of Nigeria in 1992 when he was 42 years old as well. Those are the two major candidates. So I'm 47 years old today. With all this experience that I'm talking about, the exposure I have, the capacity, the integrity that I've developed over this year, I completely want you to understand that I'm very, very qualified to be president of the country. Not only am I qualified, but I'm better qualified than anybody who probably ran this country since I was born.
Okay, so let's take it off from there. You've made popular the phrase "take it back."
Yes.
What would it mean to a first-time voter and to a pensioner at the same time? What would it mean to both of them?
Yeah, so if you're a first-time voter, whatever you knew could make your life work in your lifetime, we're bringing it, we're asking you to take that back. Right? If you're a pensioner, the things that drove you to start working for Nigeria, that excitement, whenever you started 35 years ago, I just found a government job, and the future is bright. The Nigerian naira was strong, and you could actually rent a house or own a home, buy a car, at a cheaper rate. All those aspirations and dreams that you have realized have vanished before you. We're asking you to take it back. So this is to marry those who have aspirations and dreams with those people who have lost out of an opportunity to be part of a society that's inclusive or that we have developed better than those who were competing with us, those who like Singapore, Malaysia, and others in the past. When we started, those who started with Brazil, who are now producing mid-range jets, whereas we are here still struggling to finish 120-kilometer road, not finishing it, just to refurbish it. Lagos Ibadan Expressway. We're stuck. So we're appealing to everybody who wants to feel lost their dignity to take it back, and we've seen some form of good life, still be back.
Okay, so you're talking about Nigerians and their preferences and the kind of choices that we make as a nation.
Yes.
Now, you said just now that the leading candidates,
Yes.
or the more popular candidates, give or take,
I wouldn't say
or the
they're
guys who
more
have
popular.
they've been around for longer in the scene.
Maybe I disagree with all of those classifications. I don't think they are leading. They're
so,
not leading it.
okay, so let's say
From
the Buhari campaign and the Atiku
yes,
campaign.
there are political parties and candidates.
Yeah, now those two guys.
Yes.
And yourself,
Yes.
don't you think Nigerians would seem to have a preference for people older as leaders? Do you think they'll take someone as young as you?
I'm not hearing from any Nigerian who said they prefer people who are old and tired, people who have tried their hands and failed to become their leader. We're not hearing that. In fact, what is the driving force behind our movement? Because we started a movement 8 months ago, and then became a political party about 2-3 months ago. What is driving the fuel for our kind of political activism that you're seeing now is by those Nigerians who have seen through the deception, the failure, and the utter, dejection that has been brought upon them by these two people you have mentioned, or the two political parties. So I'm not seeing any Nigerian out there who's saying, "Oh, I prefer Atiku," or "I prefer Buhari." We found Nigerians who are depressed about these two individuals and who are very, very anxious that they might become helpless if there is no alternative.
Now, to the AAC and to your person, what is corruption?
To the AAC and to my person, probably you should start with my person, because considering that I've lived a life that fought corruption in the last 30 years, I mentioned, and actually have institutionalized the process of fighting corruption in this country through Sahara Reporters, which is a platform that was created 12 years ago. And basically, I've done a major job of taking down a lot of corrupt persons, exposing their corruption, shining light in the dark recesses of governmental offices and activities in this country. And I actually helped to put some people in government for the first time in jail in this country. People like Ibori helped to get government ministers fired, something that's never happened before in this country. People like Stella Odua, and several other things that I can't count, but including the fact that we have brought in a process that ushered in, transparent elections in 2015. For the first time, Sahara Reporters was the first legacy, non-conventional media that announced the results of the election 10 states first before INEC could even go near the announcement of the election.
Isn't that against the Electoral Act for media organizations to announce results before the election?
Not at all. Not at all. It's not against the Electoral Act. It would have been against the conscience of our organization. It would have been unfair in this country if we had not announced the elections as they were coming out and as they were made available to us. We are not in the position of announcing the results officially, but we have a duty to make them available to the public as they were available to us, because they were verified results. And guess what? When INEC eventually announced their own results, the results that of the 10 states that we published tallied almost exactly with that of INEC. So I'm sure that if we committed an offense, somebody would have raised an alarm.
The allegations that Sahara Reporters may have, or perhaps was, hobnobbing with the APC, supporting the APC, silent votes, is this true?
No, it's false. And it has always been false. There's some of the allegations that were cooked up by the political operators at that period. Not only did they say that I hobnobbed, they even accused me personally of buying a $5 million house. They claimed that ABC bought me a $5 million house in California. So there were a lot of allegations thrown my way, but here is my answer to you. Starting from the University of Lagos, where Malcolm and I were students, we were accused of all kinds of things. When we were student leaders, they said we were working. In fact, at the time I was accused of trying to overthrow the government. They accused me of working for Ghana Fund. They said we were working for the US government, CIA. Then later, under Obasanjo, they said we were working for Atiku. When Obasanjo was fighting Atiku at that time, then at the point Atiku accused us of working with Obasanjo because as they were bringing out salvos regarding their corruption, they were making them available to the public. When that went away, there was the accusation that I was working for Jonathan when he was vice president and Yar'Adua was dying, and we were reporting persistently that he was gone, and they wanted the public to believe that Yar'Adua was returning a healthy man, and we knew it was not true. So at that point, we were accused of working for Jonathan. So when Jonathan came into office and we started doing what we do, which is what we know how to do, Jonathan of course started accusing us of working for the APC. When APC came into office and Buhari came into office and started misbehaving and underperforming, we went after the APC and the government, exposed every corruption act under them. You remember the illegal hirings at the Central Bank of Nigeria, the grass cutting scandals, all kinds of scandals were, including Buhari's health challenges that they were covering up. I remember when we reported that Buhari would be gone for 4 months for medical care. They claimed that Sahara Reporters was working for the devil. So these allegations have always been there. It comes with the territory of truth telling. That anytime somebody feels absolutely uncomfortable with the way you are telling the truth and is not in accordance with their expectation or the way they want it to be customized, they accuse you of working for somebody. But at the end of the day, you all know that we don't work for anybody, we work for our conscience and we work for what we believe is right for Nigerian people. That's why I can stand in front of anybody to challenge them and say, if you've ever seen me, even as a rule, Sahara Reporters don't accept government adverts or political adverts, and nobody has been able to challenge that. So I'm just breaking that down to you.
Okay, so that's fine. Let's move directly now to your policies, your campaign, your manifesto, what it is you're offering Nigerians. We'll focus on security. Let's start with that. Has Boko Haram been decimated?
No, of course it hasn't. Boko Haram is a business. I like to call it the Boko Haram industrial complex. It's an industry in this country. It involves generals, it involves suppliers of, all kinds of things to the army. It involves political stakeholders, political party leaders. Everybody is benefiting from it. Ask yourself, where did the $1 billion Buhari said they are taking to fight Boko Haram after Boko Haram had been decimated? After they declared that Boko Haram had been decimated, and even took Boko Haram's flag to Buhari in his office. Remember that joke between Buhari and the chief of army staff? They now took $1 billion and said they want to use it to finish up Boko Haram. Where is $1 billion today? And why is it that at the time you took $1 billion away, Boko Haram is flexing? It's even getting stronger. Boko Haram is killing our soldiers more than they've ever done before. Suddenly our soldiers can't find bullets, but Boko Haram can find anti-aircraft guns to fire on our soldiers. It's a fact, it's a business. So you can't decimate Boko Haram when it has become a lucrative business.
Okay, so the point now is, what would you do if elected president to win the war against Boko Haram? What would you do differently?
So
at least based on the strategy.
Part of the strategy that we have is, look, every general in the army that is involved with fighting this Boko Haram will be set aside and fired. That's my position. And I said it before.
Every general
that has ever had any hand in fighting this war. Yeah, this is clearly, but then this is failure. Let me break it down to a level that might be scary. If this was happening to us in Nigeria, this was happening in the 80s and 90s, there would have been a coup. If Boko Haram could freely just kill Nigerian soldiers like this in the 90s, in the 80s/90s, there would have been a military. There was a BBC report in which they reported that Shekau was this close to getting killed, and there was a call from Abuja saying, standing down the unit that was supposed to finish him off. So, but secondly, it will be important that we strengthen the police so that the army can concentrate in the business of protecting the territorial integrity of Nigeria. A situation where you have our army and soldiers doing civilian policing work, or helping the wife of generals to carry bag, or even protecting, in fact, soldiers will have no business being in public, being seen in public within Nigeria. It's only when they have, the deployment that we're supposed to have, and wear uniform and go to the deployment. The moment it's done, they return to their barracks or wherever they live or stay. And the most important other thing is to truly eliminate corruption by providing supplies of equipment and training our soldiers and incentivizing them. It's part of the reason that drove us to design the minimum wage for federal workers. Because the security units in this country, people cannot be risking their lives over 56,000 naira. That is the average salary of a Nigerian soldier. They want them to go and die for the country. And they see that their senators are receiving 14 million naira per month. And soldiers who are risking their lives are receiving 56,000. Sometimes their allowances are not even paid to them by these superior officers who are managing them. And another thing we found out is that there are not enough officer cadres in the army. For example, the Nigerian army of about 207,000 members only has 5,000 officers. The generals at the top are not allowing others who are younger to be promoted, because the moment they are promoted, they are afraid that they will lose their own position. Under President Buhari, there has not been a replacement of the top echelon of the military in the last 2 years. Even the ones that have overspent their time in their prospective positions have been kept in the same position, and corruption is thriving. You remember there was a reporter that did a story about the chief of army staff buying properties in Dubai. The man is still there. What do you think he'll be doing? Maybe by now he'll be building his mansions in the moon. Who knows? So this is the kind of country we're in, and until, most importantly, you fire the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, this our commander-in-chief needs to be fired. We need to replace him and put in there someone who understands how to fight online warfare, who understands the role of technology in fighting warfare, role of intelligence gathering and processing, and collaboration with the international community. Because a lot of people are willing to help us, but they are not going to come in and help us when they know that we are so corrupt that if they come in, we will reveal their secrets to even the terrorists.
Okay, so I'll throw this to you, Dr. Fabio. From your interaction, because I know the campaign has gone round,
Right.
From your interaction with headsmen across Nigeria, what would you say is what has been the primary cause of this seemingly endless crisis? Seemingly.
We have, so I thank you for pointing out the fact that we have indeed gone round. Before speaking to the herdsmen issue, I think we need to make the point here that our presidential candidate has not yet made for himself, because he's a very modest person. But in this race, nobody has gone around the 6 geopolitical zones, been to 36 states, had over 100 town hall events, both within Nigeria and outside of this country, as he has done. And during that period of going around and engaging with Nigerians and having town halls and speaking with them and providing them with a clear sense of what our programs are, what his programs are, what the party's programs are. The herdsmen issue, so in terms of the plans and programs of the party, the herdsmen issue is actually taken care of under security. Because the security issues in Nigeria are twofold. The Boko Haram one is the one that we've just spoken about. But on the herdsmen issue, we've analyzed the situation, and this is what we believe the root causes are. There are 20 million cows in Nigeria.
20 million.
20 million.
Yeah.
Those 20 million cows go around foraging, typically from the north, and they move with the seasons towards the south. Now, certain things have happened, about 2 or 3 key factors over the last 10 years that have worsened this situation. We should ask ourselves this question. Nomadic herdsmen have been in this country for as long as this country has existed. Why is it that these issues are only becoming this critical, only becoming this violent now? So here are the things we believe are some of the critical factors that have led to it. Number 1, climate change is real. And what climate change has done is that if you ask anybody who understands it, it has led to a reduction in about 10 to 20% of yields in the country. Here is what that means. It means when 20 million cows are moving around, they are seeing 10 to 20% less grass and less water. The second factor is that when there is, in the northeastern part of the country, where the Boko Haram crisis is taking place, is where many of those cows used to spend a significant part of the year. Some of the best foraging lands in Nigeria are in that Mambila Plateau area, the Adamawa area, the Taraba area, the Bauchi area. In fact, the Sambisa Forest area is very well known as a grazing area. That's 20 to 25% of Nigeria's landmass. That area is now a no-go area for those 20 million cows. So what it means is that you have 20 million cows dealing with a nation where climate change has reduced yields, so there's less grass and less water. And then the second thing is they don't have access to 20 to 25% of the landmass. So that is why you are seeing more crises between farmers and herdsmen, because more farmers are seeing herdsmen move into their lands. Just easy foraging is no longer available. And our solution to that, the solution that our party has proposed.
Let's hold on a minute. We'll go on a short break. When we return, we'll hear the solution and we'll hear more from the AAC and the presidential candidates. Don't go anywhere.
It's getting too tight.
Yeah, it's too
And people are
tight.
complaining.
No, they are not complaining. But I can see it is like it's popping out.
Why don't you release the button? You don't want it?
No, because one of your wires is
Okay, it's standing out.
well, essentially, yeah.
And
Which one?
okay, please can you help me hide this wire?
That's good. That's good.
Hold on. So let me start with this one. Remove the
Yes, I'll give you a second.
Alright, so once we come back now, he will finish, then we'll take some questions from you. I'll take some of you, then we'll move on. Okay, don't worry.
So this is a couple.
Where's the
So you can have it again.
Let's go to the first one.